As for now, I'm going to be a core Java trainer. So before entering into the Java, okay, there are some few things that we must know why to enter core Java. Okay, basically, I heard that many people have some fear of learning Java. Okay, not because Java is difficult, because they heard from the people that Java is difficult, right? I hope you heard the same, right? Okay, don't worry, guys. Don't trust any of them. Java is very, 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 very easy. Okay, I'll make it very easy. Okay. Now, before getting into what is Java, where do we use Java? Okay, so first we should know what is Java. Okay, so then you can guess where do we use Java. Okay, let us see what is Java. Okay, we should answer two questions. First one is what is Java, and second one is where do we use Java. Okay, let us see answers for those. Okay, now first basic thing. If you ask anybody, what is Java? The common answer you heard is Java is a programming language. But even nobody knows what is the meaning of this. Let us explore now. Okay. Yes. Now, generally, what is meaning of a language? For example, assume there is a boy and there is a girl. Now, if a boy wants to propose a girl, or if a boy wants to communicate with a girl, so what language do he use? He use English, Telugu, Hindi, some other language. So, what is a language? If two entities wants to communicate, they use a bridge, they use a medium called the language. So, if anybody asks you what is a language, your answer should be language is nothing but communication between two entities. Now, in this case, those two entities are humans, and the language which they use is English. Okay. Now, if the same person wants to communicate, okay. Now, the same person wants to communicate with the laptop. Okay. Now, tell me, do laptops understand the English? Okay. The answer is no. Okay. So, do laptops understand Telugu? The answer is no. So what a computer understands, the computer understands programming language. So if a human wants to communicate with the machine, he uses a language. That language, that bridge is known as programming language. Now, in this case, we are using Java as a language, as a medium. Okay. Now, I hope you understood what is a language and what is a programming language. Okay. So if anybody asks you Java, what is Java? The first thing is Java is a programming language. Why they are calling it as a programming language? Because it is used to interact with the machines. Got it? Why Java is a programming language? Okay. Now, yes. So if you want to still some more programming languages, we are having something like Java, C, C++, Python. These are the languages which are used to interact with the machine. So if you learn Java, what can I do? You can interact with the machine. So if I interact with the machine, why? Why I'm interacting with the machine? To perform a specific task. Got it? So by the end of the conclusion is Java is a programming language. Why it is called as a programming language? Because it is used to communicate with the machine. So why I want to communicate? To perform a specific task. Got an idea? What is a language and what is a programming language? Okay, let's see next one. Now, the final answer is Java is a programming language. You already got answer. What is a programming language? It is used to communicate with the machine to perform a specific task. Okay. Now, where do we exactly use Java? Okay. Now, let us explore this. Now, let me take a paint. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Here now. For example, assume. Okay, I am building one application, web application. Okay, now in web application, the things, the components which we see. Okay, for example, let us imagine in this scenario, let us imagine my application is Facebook application. What is my application? Facebook application. So generally, what are the things that you see in Facebook? Okay, we do something see like username, password, right? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, username, password. We have two fields to enter the data. After entering the data, we'll be having small button, right? Now, first block is used to enter username, and the second block is used to enter what? Password. Okay. Yes. Now, after entering the username and password, when you click on a button, some action is being performed. What is that action? The details which I entered here on the my screen, which I entered. If I entered some username and password, these details are getting stored somewhere. Okay. This place is known as the database. This place is known as database. So our database is responsible to store the data. Okay. Now observe here. Now, when I click on submit button, the details from front end is getting stored inside the database. Agree with me? Yes, very good, very good. Now, if a task is being performed, what is a task? Taking data from front end and storing it inside database. If a task is being performed, there should be one person who is performing this task. Agree with me? Agree with me, yes or no? Very good. Now, this person is known as server. Now tell me what is task of server? Taking data from front end and storing it inside database. Understood what is happening internally? Yes, sir. Then what is the relation between Java and these things, sir? In the sense, very simple, very simple. By using Java, we can build servers. Okay, you can use Java or you can use Python. Understood where we use Java? Yes. Okay. Now, sir, if I want to develop a front end, like username, password, these things, these components, if I want to develop these things, okay, precisely these things are called as front, FRONT, front end. Okay, so if you want to develop a front end in the sense the things which user sees. If you want to develop a front end, you should learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. Now, if you want to learn front end, you should learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If you want to build a server, you should learn Java or Python. Okay. Now, if you want to work on database, you should learn something called as MySQL. Okay. Now, observe, guys. Observe here. Now, this is server and this database combinedly called as back end. Okay. Now, the things which users see, if you develop these user sees components, these are called front end. If you work on server and a database, that is called backend. So, if you are interested in developing front end and a backend, you are called as full stack developer. What we'll call as full stack developer. Sir, I'm a full stack developer. Okay. So if I use Java to build my server, so I am called as Java full stack developer. Sir, if I use Python in developing servers, I am called as Python full stack developer. Okay, so in this session, what we have seen what is in Java and one real-time example where do we use Java. Okay, now you guys tell me, can we develop any web application without a server? It's highly impossible. So you can feel the importance of Java or Python. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, very good, very good. So I hope you got a clarity on how things are going and how things are working. Okay, let us continue the session. Okay, now, okay. Now, sir, still where do we use Java? Can you give me some places that where do we use really Java in the sense I give you? Observe here. See, you can build web applications. You can also build mobile applications. You can also build desktop applications. If you want to see web applications, do you know LinkedIn, which will never be installed in your mobile? Okay, that basically they will use this for job searching purpose. Okay, that LinkedIn and AWS, YouTube, Google, all these web applications are developed using Java. Okay, so if you want the mobile applications, Spotify, Twitter, Netflix, and Minecraft, Uber, these applications are developed using Java. Okay, and desktop, if you want to see desktop applications like Signal, IntelliJ, IDE, Eclipse, these are developed by using Java. So if you observe these applications, all big companies, all big MNCs are using Java. So if you learn Java, you will be having opportunities of hiring is very high, very high, very high. Sir, you told that there are more opportunities in Java, but we had something called recession, right? So, sir, how can I believe you? Don't believe anybody, just see this. Okay, now this is a LinkedIn profile. This is the LinkedIn website. Here I search something called Java, and the location is India. Let us see how many jobs are there in based on Java. Can you see? In past 24 hours, we are having 6,409 jobs. Okay, in past 24 hours, only on Java. If you see this week, you are having around 28,000 job postings. It's not a joke, guys. Trust me, it's not a joke. Okay, so tell me if you learn Java, can you get hired or not? Okay, 100%, 100%. Okay, okay. Now, sir, okay, I understood, right? What is Java? Where do we use Java? What is the importance of Java? And I have showed you some LinkedIn things also. Okay, now, why should I join in this program only? In the sense, observe here. In this program, if you join, you will get complete and structured course. Okay, as we are having experience or hands-on experience in Java, we design course in such a way that it will be completely structured course. Okay, and we have trained many people. Okay, and you can get good knowledge with real-time experience. By end of this Java course, you will be building some projects. Okay, which you can keep in your resume and it will increase your value. Okay, and the thing is, the most important thing, we made learning fun and easy. Okay, and I will help you in different types of interview questions. See, the thing is, people learn the topics but they never prepare for interview questions. But if you join in this program, I will help you in different types of interview questions. Okay, and we will provide you daily recording of the classes, and we will help you in resume building and job placement also. Okay, now if you have any questions, please let me know. No questions? Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Now, what I want from you at the end, in the sense, I require your dedication. See, most of the people will start, but they will never complete the course because due to lack of dedication. If you have a good dedication, we are happy to help you. Okay, and see you in the course. That's all for today. Bye bye. Take care.